Welcome to Miami, Florida, where we may have the NBA's best current rivalry on display. It's certainly the top two teams in the East, two of the league's elite, and two teams with championship aspirations.
Welcome to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Two great teams just going punch for punch.
He laid it in! LeBron James beats the buzzer! Unbelievable! Tomahawk! This series is all even. Here's the lob. LeBron with a two-hand finish.
Time has run out on the Indiana Pacers.
Keep our chins up. Keep our heads up. Our future is bright.
The Heat pace of rivalry is young.
Pacers is another team that don't like us.
We take this game as a championship game, and we go bring it.
No, it's not. It's not a championship game.
Possibly a couple plays we could have been in the finals, and they do forget that.
You know, slugfest with them.
You want to beat the defending champions.
Roy backs in, turns, fakes, right hand, rainbow for two. George again!
We had our chances. Championship game in December, I don't know.
Building toward that end result. And that's that top seed in the East.
East is up for grabs.
Guys are out there talking about next week. That's a game that we have circled. Quite sure they have it circled as well.
Well, welcome to NBA Wednesday, presented by State Farm. A capacity crowd for LeBron James, the four-time MVP, and the Miami Heat against their new rivals. That, of course, the Indiana Pacers, and perhaps a future MVP, Paul George. These two playing as well as anybody in the league, and two of the best teams battling for the second time this season. And brings in the Birdman, Chris Anderson, with his first appearance. Bad pass from West, stolen by James. And James throws it down. Very careless with the basketball to start for the Pacers. In favor of Indiana?
No question. The only thing you worry about is how many times there's another turnover. This is what I was going to say. This is what you have to worry about right there.
James throws it down. On the fourth turnover, they've had three either dunks or layups, and Frank Vogel wants a timeout. We talk so much about Indiana's defense. How about Miami's defense? What our teams always say, the key is turnovers. Don't let them get easy baskets. Easier said than done.
You got to be strong with the ball, and you can't make high-risk plays. This time, Lance Stevenson gets careless. Chalmers runs him down from behind. An easy play for Wade. All right, the play, he's going to curl the screen. They throw the ball behind him. This time it's LeBron. Paul George tries to split the double team, coughs it up. LeBron once again, 4 turnovers, 6 points. But how about this, Mike? 14-2 points in the paint right now for the Miami Heat. Indiana. And on the flip side of that, Miami has 7 turnovers in this quarter after only 1. So the turnover story has completely done a 180.
Chalmers lobs it in. Beautiful pass to Wade. Stevenson. Bad pass. James 2-on-1. James and Wade. Wade goes right up and throws it down. George with his third with a foul. Final minute, third quarter. James throws it down. And a foul. David West can't believe the call. James almost lulled him to sleep before he said, all right, I'm exploding to the basket.
What do you think Luis Scola was feeling on this play? Is he isolated against LeBron? Normally, you do not see a team like Indiana hang a guy out like this, but what happens is
with their usual start in the third period, went up by 15. Well, LeBron James of Miami storming back, Doug.
Well, like what Eric Spoelstra did, he just kept looking and looking to find a lineup that was going to give him some energy and some efficiency. Luis Scola, where did he go?
That one, he gets fortunate. Oh, Wade, and a foul. The Pacers, they got back, but they weren't really ready defensively, and Wade took advantage, and he's got a chance for a three-point play.
But you should watch what Wade did on this play. Wade was so good on this play. He got down to the baseline and just sort of, watch him, he sealed him. It was sort of like a secondary break where Lance Stevenson sort of just...
Stevenson falling away. Barely grazes the rim. Wade ahead of the pack. three-point game.
And nobody protecting back. That was on George Hill. The minute that Lance Stevenson gets in the paint and goes up to shoot that shot, you got to get people back.
Timeout, Indiana. A 20-second timeout.
No layups late in the game. Watch what happens here. Wade leaks out. He's guarding the shooter. That's where George Hill, that guy on the weak side, has got to get back. And Wade makes him pay.
George in the paint, floats it up, won't go, tipped and taken by James. 3-on-2, James to Allen, Allen, it's good! The Heat regain the lead. By 3. And Chris Bosh, who had missed 15 consecutive three-pointers before knocking this one down, that tied the game. And then Ray Allen, who had been off the mark most of the night, gives them the lead.
Well, LeBron trusting his teammate. This is the same guy who buried that Ray Allen corner 3 against San Antonio. Ray Allen, the all-time leading three.
And he's with Chris.
LeBron, they controlled the game most of the way. What was the key to coming back in the fourth quarter?
We finally made a couple threes. We shot the ball terrible the first 3 quarters from the three-point line. That's an equalizer for us. You know, against teams that's bigger than us, we start spreading them around this three-point line, and also D-Wade was one of those games. You know, and you know, we just rode his you know, his aggression all game, and I never get discouraged when Ray misses a few. I'm always going to find him, and he knocked down a big one with tie game.
You guys kind of downplayed the significance of this game coming in, but it really seemed like it was played at a playoff level. How important was this victory?
It was definitely played at a playoff level. We had a great officiating crew, and it was 2 great teams that's striving for the same thing, and that's to win a championship. So we was able to protect home court. They protected home court 8 days ago, and you know, it's a good win for us.
This win helps in your quest for the #1 seed. They've said they definitely want it. How important to you guys is home court advantage if you reach the conference finals?
I mean, we got an unbelievable crowd, and they stuck with us tonight, even throughout the lows. And you know, we just try to be aggressive throughout the whole game, try to lock down on defense, and then execute offensively, and we did that. So it's always great to have a Game 7 at home, and we've been very successful at it since I've been here.
Thanks, LeBron. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Chris.
This clearly meant something to LeBron James and the Heat. Dwayne Wade, a season-high 32. Unfortunately, they don't play each other again for another 3 months, not until March 26th. Can't wait for that one, as 2 of the best teams in the NBA battle tooth and nail. Final score, 97-94. Heat beat the Pacers for Doug Collins and Chris Broussard and our entire outstanding ESPN crew. Mike Breen saying thanks for watching. Coming up next, Chicago at Houston. Let's send it to Dave Pasch.